Welcome to InTuneDeep Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for still watching, for some of those of my subscribers who have been around for a while. You might hear some rain and traffic in the background, but I'm just enjoying the weather, the rain, the wind. We're just going to do a quick energy check-in to see what's going on. What's crazy is this card came out, I put it back, my recording messed up somehow, and it came out again. So this must be very telling and relevant. We have death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What is dead is dead. I feel like not only is this in relationships, when it comes to romantic relationships, this might be a job being over. This could be a friendship being over. Connections that are no longer serving. We are in a retrograde season currently. So I feel like those of you who resonate with this energy will understand. I think this is a period of growth. And truly, what is dead is dead. I think a lot of us are having a hard time letting go of some of the things that were parts of our old selves. But that's normal. That's a very human experience. The Phoenix. New phase and rekindle. Renew and growth. Change mind, rise from the ashes. Like I said, it's not easy to go through a situation where you're needing to change people are falling away from you, situations. There's a lot of change can be very hard for most of us. Let's see what else comes through. Mask. Hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. So I think this card feels twofold here. I feel like the mask is talking about people who were around you who had to fall away, who the connection is no longer, and you're rising from that. But these people were not true to you. They're not true to your highest self. They came in as a lesson of some sort. Bottom of the deck, we have cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So let's just see what comes out. I'm going to use this deck, which I feel like is just has a very ancient feel, ancestral feel as well. When I'm looking for holy, good, light spirit guides to give messages, this is the deck that I use. So let's just see what comes out. Get out a few cards. One more card. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. Sun is the happiest card in all of the tarot decks. So let's just see what comes out. We have Temperance. We have the Ten of Sticks, which is the Ten of Wands. Heart of the spread, we have the Chariot. We have the Six of Knives, and we have Judgment. So with the Temperance card coming out as our first card, I feel like it's the strongest card, and it's urging us to temper ourselves. If you're feeling so sad, it's time to cheer up. If you're feeling like, you are just running on too much energy, it is time to rest. The Temperance card is kind of like an even mid place where we're operating from a calmer mind and not being so in our emotions. The Wheel of Fortune came out to clarify. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is when the wheel turns, the energy turns, things shift unexpectedly. And it's almost like one of those very divine order type of cards. the wheel always turns in your favor, they say. So when it comes to these endings and having to go from all this change, the wheel had to turn. Day becomes night, night becomes day. So there's been some awakenings, some feelings have come up about certain things, and it's almost like you've learned your lesson, and it was time to move on, and now it's time to pick up the pieces with the Temperance card. After Death card comes Temperance. After great change comes Temperance, and also this too, the Tower. So you may feel like you're going through a really, really hard time right now. Like it was something that was all of a sudden. Lightning is unexpected and all of a sudden. And whatever foundation you had, this tall evergreen tree, which took clearly a long time to grow, was something that had to come down divinely. The Tower is also one of those cards that don't feel like a blessing quite yet, but it is a blessing. It destroys what was built up, and it needed to come down. And sometimes there is a divine order and redirection in which it happens. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, which to me is giving a very self-preservation vibe. Staying to yourself, saving your money, focusing on yourself, making sure you're taking care of you. The Ten of Sticks. I feel like this next card is coming out to reassure you that you were going through a very hard time. The Ten of Sticks is about feeling heavy burden and heaviness that needed to change. And there was some sort of ending. And it was a fast ending at that. We have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So this could have been someone who came in for a lesson or something. Some lesson came in to transform you, and now the lesson has been done. The Ten of Swords completed. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, truth. I think after all this, even if a lot of things were confusing, you now have a situation where you're going to get your clarity on why everything was the way it was. You're going to have an aha moment for the things that you've gone through. Heart of the spread, we have the Chariot. Something arriving, something going, moving forward, energy. Moving forward from this energy. Depression. So depression is leaving, apathy is leaving, and you're coming home to yourself, coming home to what's right for you. Like a reunion with your higher self. I feel like part of you, and some of you, and most of you have had this blind faith that everything, no matter what, was going to work out just fine. We have the Six of Knives here, which is moving away from troubled waters and going to calmer waters. It could mean travel, and it could mean leveling out. Justice, divine justice has come to level things out for you. And again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. We have the Sun here twice, which is very promising. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's about things being revealed, things being happy and centered again, feeling whole. It's a new cycle. It brings you back to feeling like you're on a path of growth. And a lot of this has brought about huge awakening. This is the Judgment card. Where's the Judgment here? To awaken you. All of these things are all training to bring you to your highest good. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Two of Pentacles. No matter how much of a hard time you have had in this cycle, or in this time you've had through these lessons, you were always a co-creator. The Emperor card, you were always also in control, and so was the universe, God, the creator. No matter how hard it was, you were managing, and during your transformation into this butterfly, you were managing just fine, even though it was hard and it was tough and you went through these hard lessons. So cheers to you. Kudos to you for going through this. The wheel is turning. Things are evening out. Things are leveling out. Things are tempering. Your justice is here. And all of this was not in vain. And you're going to see that on the other side, you were able to juggle it. You're proving to yourself how smart and how divinely guided and protected you are. If you are interested in a personal reading, please look in the description box for that information. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support, your views, your likes, and your subscriptions. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.